Hey YouTube, it's Chuck. Thought I'd do another YouTube update video since I haven't done one in such a long time. So I do got some news, and apparently I'm gonna stay away from Facebook and all the other all their social media crap because it's just too much drama, man. Got everybody going crazy on my Facebook shit. So I'm just gonna stay away from it until everything dies down, man. So, yeah, and for Friday, I'm actually waiting for the for Trump's inauguration, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I really do want to rant about all the liberals out there. They want to they want to act like a bunch of crybabies and saying Donald Trump's he's gonna get rid of he's gonna turn America upside down. No, he's not. You know, I mean, I've done all my research, and I actually, weeded out the truth from the lies, from all the bullshit. And so, yeah, I just want to rant on about all that. So, I just want the I really want the liberals just to wake up and stop whining and crying over this whole Trump thing. They need to learn to get over it that Trump is president. He's won it. He's won the election fair and square. No, the election was not hacked. If people wanted to freaking seal that crap, Hillary, on the other hand, was the one that actually cheated her way out. She cheated her way through the election because she cheated Bernie Sanders out. Even though I don't agree with with Bernie Sanders, his policy and stuff, with his socialist crap, because you know I don't want to see my country turn into a socialist country. Because if a country was to convert to socialism, then it's going to evolve into communism, just like Russia did. When back in the what was it, the 1920s, I believe, when Russia became what became communist. I think it was back in the 1920s. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, like 1920s, 1930s, somewhere around there. I don't know the exact year, but it was somewhere around the early 1900s. Is when Russia, became communist. It was started by a guy by the name of Karl Marx. If anybody wants to look him up, because he's the one that actually started communism. So yeah, pretty much there. And then going to World War One, and then World War Two. And then after World War Two, that's when they put up the Berlin Wall in Germany, and then because Germany, the eastern part of Germany wanted to be communist, while the western side wanted to be the liberated, free part of Germany. So, but that's not up until I think 1989, I believe, is when the wall came down. I believe it was 1989 or 1990, 91, I think. It was somewhere around that time is when the Berlin Wall came down. But yeah, enough with that. Um, but yeah, like I said earlier, as I started this video, I'm just gonna stay away from Facebook because there's just too much drama. So got too many freaking girls gawking about shit, and guys just want to meddle, like, get into my damn business and shit. All this bullshit. I'm just tired of it. I'm just staying away from Facebook, man. I'm staying away from all these freaking social network sites. The only thing I'm going to use is just YouTube, you know, just to do my rant videos and stuff if I want to rant about something, you know, that really pisses me off, you know, about, you know, like liberals and people that want to get on my nerves, you know, butt in my business and stuff where they shouldn't be and stuff like that. So, but yeah, but aside from that, now that Trump is going to be president, Americans will be able to finally, you know, go down a new path. They'll be able to follow a new path. We can finally rebuild this nation and heal the wounds of of division, because this country has been divided ever since Obama took office. You know, with this political correctness, you know, liberal legacy that he calls. He wants to make it. Because he's a globalist, you know. But yeah, all the African Americans were the one that voted him in, because that's how President Obama, that's how he won, because he won by the African American majority vote. But they were the ones that voted for their own racial divide. They voted for their own racial divide. Yeah, that's what they did. They didn't realize that, because they were blind. They didn't know exactly what Obama was going to do at first. You know, they thought that he was going to be America's savior. Turns out he's a fraud. You know, all he did was divide. All he did was just divide this nation. And he was actually funded by President Obama, George Soros, and Hillary Clinton. All had their hand in this mess. And Vladimir Putin of Russia, and this message goes out to the Russian president. Vladimir Putin, sir, I know you may not understand a word I'm saying right now, because you only speak Russian. You know, maybe somebody would translate my words into Russian for you to interpret, for you to understand. I mean, I understand you're the leader of that massive country, you know, and yet you have a warrant out for George Soros's arrest, because he's the one that actually he tried to destroy Europe. You know, from what I found, from what I saw in the history here. And now he's over here trying to divide us, trying to divide this nation. This guy is a serious threat. You are right, Mr. Putin, sir. This guy is a serious threat. He does need to be stopped. I don't see how he's 86 years old, or 87, I think, or he's in his late 80s, but yet he's still living. How that this guy be dead by now? Apparently not, but Mr. Putin, sir, we did, vote for. We do want peace with your nation. You know, we don't want any nukes, flying, coming at us. You know, we don't want any of that. We want peace with you guys. I know the USA and Russia has had a long history, of a grudge against each other. Because of government, because of differences of government and stuff like that, beliefs and all that stuff. I can understand that. But I really do hope, Mr. Putin, sir, that I hope that you will actually work with Mr. Trump. When he's president, and because I want to see the wounds, get healed up. The wounds, of war and and poverty and everything. I want to see it all get healed up. I want to see our relationship with your country, improve. I really do, Mr. Putin, sir. And I do appreciate you showing mercy on us. I really do, sir. I do thank you for showing us some mercy here. Because I know you got a huge stockpile of nuclear weapons over there, and we don't want it. We don't want a nuclear war with you guys. We don't. We want peace with you guys. You know, but yeah. And to Mr. Trump, sir, I know you may not, watch this video, but I do want to take this time to say a few words as you transition yourself to the White House. Mr. Trump, sir, President Trump, I say, as I'm actually proud to call you now. Please take good care of America. That's all I ask, Mr. Trump, Mr. President Trump, sir. This nation has been so divided, so broken down. It has been a disaster. And I want to see it, I want to see America, back to the way it originally was for all this mess ever happened. All this war, everything. I want to see the economy, get rebuilt and get ourselves out of debt and everything. But yeah, but I do thank you for running and for president, actually coming out on top. I do thank you, sir. I thank you for with the with all the bottom of my heart and my soul. Thank you, sir. I stand by you, sir. Even though many Americans you still want to call you a racist and everything, I know a fact that you're not racist because you have a black man, an African American, man, you have appointed, for your administration and stuff, and you have, and I know you're not a misogynist either, or I know you're not, a homophobe either, but yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video out to you, Mr. Trump and Mr. Putin, sir. So I just want you guys to look out, for the world. That's all. So I appreciate your work.